Thursday night baseball now from Oriole Park here in Baltimore. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set between the Boston Red Sox and the Baltimore Orioles. Mike Wright will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, if you take a look at that whip, you can see he's been struggling all year long. A lot of base runners.
Xander Bogaerts heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Shortstop, number 2.
Here's a pitch taken for ball one as we get underway here at 7:06. EK, you look at these Orioles as they begin play here tonight. They're on a nice little run, winners of 4 of their last 5 ball games.
And obviously, that includes taking the first 3 games of this series as well. So they're out looking for the sweep here in the finale.
Hit on the ground to short. Machado has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I know there's a lot of expectations for Xander Bogaerts to turn it around soon. He's hitting near the Mendoza line in his last 10 balls.
Now to the bottom of inning number 1. Joe Kelly is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do you have for us on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's got a 1-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio. It's not ideal. Probably would like to have a few more strikeouts. We'll see how it works out in this one.
Adam Jones is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Eric Karros, this Red Sox ball club, entering play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, and that last loss dropped them back to the 500 mark on the year. So obviously they'd like to get back into that positive numbers with a win here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1. Kim steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Patty Johnson back there. Good umpire. I know some pitchers have felt the squeeze at times on the corners, but I still think he does a good job of rewarding guys for making good pitches.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
Batting third.
Nearly a great play out left.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle. Fielded by Rutledge. On to first, and there are 2 down. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Red Sox defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Yeah, guys, Mookie Betts puts it all on the line in every single game. He's not afraid to risk his body if it means taking a chance at making an incredible play. I've seen him take on walls at full speed, leave his feet at impossible angles, and he takes great pride in the effort he puts forth defensively.
The 0-1 pitch. This is pulled into right. And a base hit as the run is in to score, and the Orioles have a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, that's a good job right there with 2 away.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike one.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Oh, and that is right there for strike two. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. And the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. One out, nobody on. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Just foul. Hit hard back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Into the box, Kim. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
From the stretch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. He's ready. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Outside, 2-1. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
To 2-2 now.
Oh, and he's sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley. Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
One thing about hitting in Baltimore, the outfield wall is only 7 feet tall. And it's one of the shorter ones in baseball, so we've seen home runs robbed many times. But this one had...
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Jones on the move. Makes the play, 1 away. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Definitely a hit and run right there, and he's hoping to find the hole that's vacated by the shortstop covering the base. But once he fails to make contact, it's an easy out down there at second.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Such a tough pitch to lay off there. The two-seamer working away with 2 strikes, but he lets it go. Maybe just because he knew he couldn't hit it.
Hard hit at third. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston. They trying to work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Way outside. 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside. But, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him, and it moves the Orioles out to a 4-2 lead.
The center fielder, number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Shot towards second. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as you can see on the graphic, he currently sits 2nd on the Orioles in that category.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Kim is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That's one that you just don't see.
Jonathan Scope stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one.
Jonathan Scope.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Holt. 1 out. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And, you know, he might wind up being just a little disappointed there with the bases loaded and nobody out. But the sacrifice fly does get at least one run home, as that run will score from third base.
Joey Richard will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something positive come out of this on the mound.
Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Has to be thinking strikeout here. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Adam Jones strides in now, and we'll see if he can come through with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First offering on its way. Here's a ball lined into left center, and that's over the head of Bogarts at short for a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 6-2.
This is a nice job of just getting that bat head out in front. Makes contact with this pitch right on the barrel and just drives it over the shortstop's head to score that runner from third.
Kim will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the second run scores.
Well, just more fuel to the fire here. 2 more runs are in to score on the double. It's a 4-run inning now, and they're really starting to take this guy apart.
Manny Machado is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Another good inning for the O's. Fans like it too. On to the back third, so he'll just look to get some work in here. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Not a bad idea when you're facing a guy with a funky delivery like his. You go up there taking a pitch, give yourself a better idea of the release point that he's showing you and how to time that delivery a little bit better.
And he's retired 1 away. Travis Shaw gets another shot, and if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
It looked like he was going to try to go the other way with that thing, but a wise idea there to try to hold up.
And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Josh Rutledge will stand in now, and hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
He's set and the pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Runners are at first and third, one away. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Still 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Wow, what an at-bat he's having right now. He's fought off some tough pitches. He's laid off a few pitches like that one. And now he's worked his way back to a 3-2 count.
Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Alvarez is up with it. One there. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yep, and one last double play here to end it. And that puts the capper on a good win for these guys, and they really played well.
So a good job of collectively swinging the bats in this one, but if we had to single out one guy who outshined all others, I think it's the man who stands out right here. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show.